Go
I
ahead.
don't
Y'all,
think
I'll
I don't
confirm
think
this.
LaMelo fits a Steve Kerr type offense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think, and I don't think he's efficient enough to be Steph's sidekick. Like Clay in his prime or KD, like these dudes are efficient shooters, right? This I'm talking about
Yeah,
the old
yeah.
Clay, not the new Clay.
They're marksmen.
Exactly. KD is efficient. Motherfucker give you 30
Yes,
points on 13 shots. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
yes.
Like Clay will give you 20 points in the court, like that type of shit. LaMelo, he's that new age volume shit. Like, yeah, if he gets hot, he can get rolling and go 10 for 20 from three, but he can also go 4 for 18 from three.
Mm-hmm.
And now he shot your ass out the game. So I don't think he would have ever
Yeah,
fit in the Golden State in that system. He wasn't a good fit.
I agree with you because he ain't setting no picks and doing all the dirty work to get the
Right.
other players going before he's getting himself going.
I can see why
He's
people would
He's not gonna do
argue
that.
though, because they look at him as a facilitator, and he has the ability to shoot, which seems like it's in line with what Golden State, you know, does or needs
Ooh.
in a guard. You know.
Orlando, you said imagine practicing with Clay and Steph every day for 4 years. That's where the um that's where that new regime of NBA stars comes into play. And the fact that I don't think they respect the OG.
You
I
don't
don't
think
think
that they would have kind of molded his game a little bit differently?
maybe, but again,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think LaMelo Ball respect. He's an Ant Edwards. He's one of these dudes that's like, listen, man, I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't give a fuck how you wanted to do it, Steph. I'm gonna do it my way. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's just what it
Some
is. I
people
don't
love
think.
it. Yeah, some people love it, and then some people like, hell no, you need to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't.
So
If he would,
Well,
if I think if Lamelo had more of Lonzo's personality, I think it would have been a fit.
correct. Yeah. Absolutely.
But but
Absolutely.
because Lonzo's gonna come in and assimilate.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
LaMelo is like, oh no, you guys are gonna assimilate to me.
but
Right.
that's
Like,
because he went somewhere where, I mean, who was his vet in Charlotte?
um,
And Anthony Edwards, who was his vet in Minnesota?
Now Lamelo has
Carl Anthony
no excuse
Towns.
Carl Anthony
because
Towns.
he got the OG. He got Jordan.
Carl Anthony Towns for Anthony
Minnesota
Edwards
was
as
his
his
vet.
vet.
I'm just saying, it's his vet.
Carl
Yeah,
Towns.
yeah. So now I'm saying, like, what's as far as like molding a player's like style, or like the way they prep and carry themselves, and the professional side of, like, the shit we were talking about with Kevin Garnett, how he was getting on the rookies and all that stuff. If you don't go into a system where they kind of have a culture in place, then you're just gonna do your thing. So that's exactly what you have in the situation with Charlotte. What's going on in Charlotte? Fuck is going on in places like there in Washington, and what the fuck was going on in Minnesota before, when Anthony Edwards was drafted. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they gonna go in there feeling like y'all need me. I
But
don't think he
again,
would go into Golden State
it's
like y'all need me, because they've
it's
already done it
but
before.
check this out, DP. You're talking about guys coming out of high school whose personalities fit perfectly with the situations they went into. Like, yeah, you didn't go into a Jalen Brunson's ideal situation, him coming out of college or whatever. But for LaMelo Ball, loosey goosey in Charlotte, right up his alley. I'm cool with that. I've been doing loosey goosey shit, cussing on TV, doing all this little, reckless shit since I was in
Yeah,
high school. And
and
nobody has
dudes was doing
curtailed.
No, I
and
agree.
dudes was doing reckless stuff in Charlotte. You got Miles Bridges
Yeah, but
doing
that's what I'm
reckless
saying.
stuff.
Look
You
at
got
Charlotte. But that's my
yeah.
point, though. I'm just asking y'all, like, look at Charlotte, right? You don't think it would have been somewhat different if he was in Golden State with who both of you guys have called a face of the league, and
I
Curry,
think it
and then a Klay Thompson and all those dudes? Like,
I think it would have been a clash because of LaMelo's personality.
Okay.
LaMelo would go there still believing he's the star.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It
that
wouldn't have worked.
that's why
It wouldn't have worked.
I'm not saying from a talent standpoint. I'm saying from a personality standpoint. It would have been a problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, like Draymond would have TMZ'd him before Jordan Poole
Yeah,
in his rookie year.
absolutely. And then LeVar and the family would have came out there, and that shit would have got real ethnic.
Yeah.
You dig? But